Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. Last time we found the White Shadow. This asshole right here. And he sent his little centaur guy after us, we killed him, but now he's pinned us down. Apologies, my guests, but I must ask that you remain still from this point forward. You seemed surprised when Downward's treasure did this. However, for we enforcers, such abilities are trivial, even without such crutches. Damn it, didn't expect this. Oh, Sieg! Ah, there you are, courageous little white knight. Your chivalrous bravery is admirable, but I must ask you to remain still for a while. Holy shit, pinned down the bird, too. My Princess Claudia, you're now a prisoner to my desires. How does it feel, I wonder? Do not think that this will break you. Even if you bind my body, you shall never enslave my heart. So long as I am myself, you will never take it. Yes, those eyes that shine with beautiful pride, which say, I will never break. That shine is what I desire. You're everything I hope for. Cut the crap, okay? Creepy mask, dude, get the hell away from Chloe! Really? To not understand the beauty of this mask. You have a very dim understanding of refinement, pet. I ask you, be silent! Oh, my apologies. You've simply made a very crude mistake. I'm afraid I couldn't help but give an innocent chuckle. This should be amusing in the way watching a pig wallow in mud is captivating. And what exactly is my mistake, Bard? I certainly wouldn't deny Claudia's beauty, not even for a moment. Her beauty, however, extends far beyond the estimation your frail, tasteless aesthetic provides. You may approach her again when you've learned the first thing about beauty, gesture of the Grand Master. Your words are bold in the face of death, Erebonian. But what gives vagabond musician scum such as yourself any right to insult my sense of beauty? Choose your next words carefully, they will determine your fate. Then I shall phrase them as a question. What is beauty? You disappoint. I expected more than some foolishness. Beauty is pride, a distant light gleaming far above mortal cares. Indeed, can any other answer even be allowed? I think not. Really, I can't even laugh at such an answer. True beauty, Blue Blanc of Ouroboros, is love. What? Beauty only exists because people are brave enough to love. And without love, without the bonds of affection and camaraderie that bind us together, beauty is not but a hollow illusion. The prideful and the humble both shine as a diamond in love. How childish. Love is the hollow illusion, you cloddish jocular. Beauty is an absolute. Its existence does not depend on transient human emotions. Just as the flower that blooms from the highest mountain, unseen by man, beauty and anonymity. I've never been forced to listen to a more brain-rottingly stupid conversation in my life. I'm not quite sure what to say about all this. Never would I have expected to find a proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Musician, give me your name. Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and hunter of love, roaming to and fro in search of his perfect manifestation. Oliver Lemheim. I shall remember that. Hey, I finally found you guys! Sorry, I know you said to wait, but you guys were so late I couldn't wait anymore. Dorothy? Dorothy, run away, please! Huh? Hey, a masked man in white clothes. You're the ghost, aren't you? You are! Well, say cheese. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, whenever she took the picture, all the shadows vanished for a second. Hey, the flashbulb wiped your shadows. What an astounding girl. Photography and perfectly timed heroism all in one package. Huh, leave it to me. Even though I don't know what I did. Crap. The gospel! It's been an age since I have been entertained, so you have my thanks, my guests. You son of a... What are you gonna do now? I'm going to end all revelry for tonight. Forgive me if I seem an ungracious host. It appears, however, that I must take stock of my assumptions about you. I can see now why Black Fang takes such an interest in you. Black Fang? You mean Joshua? Your old acquaintances, in a sense. The reason you came to my attention at all is because I noticed that shock of black hair and those amber eyes with you. Though his memories have returned to the state of mind, I do wonder where he's rehearsing. The hell? I must now take my leave, my guests. The true plan has but started. I would gird yourselves for long labors and suffering ahead if you intend to oppose us further. And I do intend to keep our little game going on the side, till next we meet. He's gone. I still can't believe it. Whoa, it's like a magic trick. Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. We're so beyond worrying about rivals here. He may look like some pervo ballroom freak, but that power is not normal. Ouroboros. Wasn't just that Lawrence punk then? They're always stronger than I thought. And so, the ghost incidents at Sir Juan came to an end. The next morning, Estelle and the gang parted with Dorothy and returned to the guild. Oh, nice. Good work. The Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Cassius when he told me about a secret society up to no good, but here's the reward for completing the investigation. Sure didn't expect it to turn out like this, though. Ooh, nice. Perfect. I'll have the results forwarded to Brigadier General Bright and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression they're desperate for information, too. Please do. If those clunk chuckle nuts can make something like that hollow whatever thing, Ouroboros is capable of more than we ever dreamed of. Not to mention whipping out another gospel like it's a friggin' toy or something. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with that new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was a little more than the whim of the man in charge, really. Blue Block, the Phantom Thief. He called himself Enforcer Number X. If I had to hazard a guess, Enforcer was probably a title for ranking agents in the society. I'd put money on the man we know as Lieutenant Lawrence being another one. Estelle? Yeah, I know. The Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself the night that he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. Thought so. If he's just like that Phantom fool, all those weirdly specialized skills he seems to have makes a lot more sense. I'm guessing he was hiding what he truly was capable the whole time he was with us. Maybe. Hey, Jean. That Phantom Thief guy said the Society's plans had only just begun. I think that they've got plots and stuff in motion all over Liberal. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. I bet you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over Liberal. Given that our little ghost fuss is over, it might be wise for you to head somewhere else. Yeah, good thinking. Don't suppose any of the branches need help in general? I guess the Zeiss branch, sort of. Their standby Gundolf had to head to Grand Cell. It sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Will Ruan be alright then? The Bose branch is dispatching Sting to help us out in a few days. Melvin and I will hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. And once you get to Zeiss, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. That's a good idea. I totally want to see Tita again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away. Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Jean, if you'd be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for the Zeiss-bound flight. Pardon? Where do you get off taking the lead? Hold on, 4? Well, naturally. You and Agate, and then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up, but you want to come with us? The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love, not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think. Okay, wait. Leaving your total frickin' insanity aside for a second, don't drag Chloe into this too, jerk. She doesn't even... No, actually, I was going to ask the same thing. What? This malicious, mysterious society is operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they're doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua. And you, Estelle? Chloe, but your classes. This morning I sent a letter to Dean Collins stating that I'll be needing a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits that I need to move on to the end of the year anyway. I talked to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted that I should go. Aw, dang, you don't do things halfway once you've made up your mind, huh, Chloe? I'm sorry. I suppose I'm shoving myself onto you in a way. I can remain behind if you prefer. No, you don't! If you really want to come, I'd love to have your help. Agate, you don't mind, right? Why the hell not? Having your skills in orbital arts and that bird of hers around will help a lot after all. Thank you. Agate, Estelle, thank you. I'll give it my all, I swear. Well, we're old friends after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now, let's combine our forces and find the lost princess. Huh, that's right. Yeah, lead on, Red Knight. Then this would make me the lone wandering prince from nearby country here to take back the dark-haired princess, even if by force. You don't get to add roles. Well, it's good to see that's sorted out. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the guild can pay expenses for you. Yes, please do. Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off. And come to the end of Chapter 1, Sneaking Shadows. Ooh, got an achievement too. Nice. Go ahead and save right there. Perfect. And so the fete comes to an end, but the passion it left in my heart still burns within me. Ah, my only solace is to wait in the pale moonlight for the cool breeze of the sea to still my heated blood. Sorry to make you wait. Perfect timing. You really are perfectly punctual, my friend. If it would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know. Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what's your report? Oh, let us not be boorish and hurry so. This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little bit longer. Really, I'll take that as a report of, I really like them, then. Like? The lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I'm at a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival? Me? I shall be quite busy these next few weeks, I think. You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies, but do not let it interfere with the plan. You need not worry on that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it. Very good. So, how did your experiments go? Call it a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of Selg. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly. So, some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor at once. That gospel. Truly, it's far beyond contemporary technology, and I don't simply mean its ability to negate orbits. I know it was made by the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work? I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of the miracle. So it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder? Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential of gospels clear. With that, we've had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall this cameo end, I wonder? That's up to how our hidden mouse responds. Indeed. Come now, mouse, cry for us. I'm not sure who that little mouse is, but your life is spared, it seems. Thank Audius for your life, rodent. Who's spying on him? Oh, those are what are the ravens? Yeah, the ravens. I can't drink no more. Damn it, I coulda. And Kevin, hey. Thank you, Idios Saints, and anyone else I'm forgetting for saving your humble servant. Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess. There's a little bit more to Kevin than meets the eye, though. What monsters, though? So those are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh? They sure are, Kevin. Chapter 2, The Raging Land. Okay, well, let's get started. No time like the present. Okay, we're off to Zeiss. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? Nah, I don't think so. Unless you can think of anything, let's book. I can think of one piece of business. Where'd Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious as to where she could have gone. I think she went to go see Nyla in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should go say hi and thanks before we leave Rouen. Yeah, I think so too. We owe Dorothy our lives, really. I wanted to say goodbye to Matron Theresa and the children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think that they're out. They are. I wanted to say goodbye too. Hey, we can write him a letter when we get to Zeiss. He'll get a kick out of it. Worst comes to worst, ain't too hard to get back here. That's true. I'll write them then. Hey, we'll write them. I went in too. Oh, come on, my friends, let us away. To the pulsing heart of the Orbital Revolution, where the seat of genius is. Then off to the hotel to talk to Niall and Dorothy. Let's head on inside. And they are actually downstairs and in here. Hello! You guys. I heard from Dorothy that you guys solved our little ghost problem. Yeah, we did, but is Dorothy okay? She was yammering on drowsily about what happened. Once she was finished, she conked right out, so I had to put her to bed. Well, a hell of a lot happened last night, so she saved her skins. I can't blame her for being kind of tired. Let her rest, okay? A real reporter can go a good week without sleep when he's got a scoop. Oh yeah, some of the stuff she was talking about sounded wild, but she didn't really explain it all. Mind if I ask you guys a few questions? Sure. Alright, I think I get it now. Son of a... Phantom Thief B himself is in Liberal, and he's one of those Ouroboros people? I wish I hadn't heard that. What? Niall? You knew about that masked weirdo? Yeah, he's a famous thief who caused a stir in every major city on the continent. If he wants something, he'll get it, and he always steals things with a big old show. For a phantom, he's got a love of drama, that's for sure. Yeah, that sounds like our weirdo, alright. Like I said, though, thievery is one thing, but he's also a lackey of the society. I wouldn't think that Ouroboros would have use for someone like him, but at the same time, if they do, it's terrifying. Niall, I'm curious. Do you intend to write an article about what happened? Nah, the Guild and the Royal Army asked me not to report on anything to do with the society, so I'll probably end up writing about someone's ill-intended crime of pleasure or something. With the coup foiled, the kingdom is beginning to settle. I do see the wisdom in this. There's little sense in terrifying the populace with news of a dangerous secret society just yet. Yeah, I ain't happy about it as a reporter, but I guess I see where the government's coming from. Still, if anything else happens, tell me about it, yeah? Of course. Anyway, we're off for Zeiss. Alright, I've got a draft I need to write up, so I can't see you off, but want me to wake Dorothy? Nah, it's okay. She's fast asleep and I'd hate to disturb her. Give her our best when she gets up, okay? Will do. Be careful, guys. Okay, well, great. Well then, off to Zeiss. Yeah, hopefully nothing else interrupts us like the most pain-in-the-ass quest known to man. Hey, you guys! I have no idea what that's from, and I probably did it horribly and butchered it, but whatever. Your bracers, right? Yeah, something wrong? You look kind of frazzled. There's something I'd like you to investigate urgently. Could you come right now? Sure. Thanks. So, let's head on up to Norman's election office upstairs. Yeah. If you tried to get here earlier, you couldn't. There was a person who just said there's a meeting going on. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Hurry up and let me go home. I've got work to do. Calm down. Just bear with us until the bracers arrive. Once our investigation's done, you can leave. Speak of the devil, see? Here they are. That sure was fast, Hirio. Yeah, I lucked out and ran into some bracers right away. This is Norman. I'm sure you've seen him on posters around the city. He's one of the guys running for mayor, I think. I'm Estelle. And I'm Agate. Let's get to business. What happened? One of our campaigners, Dels, was injured by someone. In other words, it's an assault case. Well, that's never a nice thing to hear. Is the victim okay? Yeah, he's still here. He was unconscious for a bit, but it was thankfully nothing serious. Good to hear it. There's nothing good about it. The back of my head still hurts like you wouldn't believe. The back of your head, huh? You were attacked from behind? Yes, ma'am, right out of the blue, too. I was taking a breather on the balcony, all of a sudden from behind, thud! That's pretty foul. Sounds nasty. When did the attack happen? Give us whatever you can remember about the events before and after. Sure, it happened today, just after lunch. Norman and I were checking out a potential location for a speech by the bridge. Cooper here just turned up then. When I talked to him, he said he had some important business with Norman. What kind of business? Protos told me to come apologize for that mess on the bridge. It's not like it was all my fault, but I did sort of make it worse. So you came to say that you're sorry for the scuffle. Yeah, but Norman was still very busy at the time. We asked Cooper to wait in the office area. That's when I showed him to this room. I returned to the hotel not too long afterwards. I entered the room with Harriet, who'd been waiting outside the office, and there was Dels, unconscious on the balcony. And Cooper was right there, standing over him. I'm trying to tell you, why does that make me the criminal? He was already out cold when I reached the balcony. I understand what Cooper's saying, but it's only natural to suspect him given the circumstances.
There was no one in this room except Cooper and Dells. Is that true? After I brought Cooper, I was on watch outside the door. No one entered until Norman got here. No matter how you look at, that means that these two are alone. You sure? Yeah, it's true, but it's like I said. When I went out of the balcony, Dells was already on the ground. So you're saying the crime was committed before you got here? Am I getting that right? Yeah, exactly. Thank God, yes, finally there's somebody who gets it. In that case, it had to be someone who entered the room before Cooper. Do you remember anything? It's possible that someone came in. People come and go out of the office all the time, though. Even if someone had, I wouldn't have made much thought of it. Fair enough. It is an election office, so that makes sense. Sounds simple enough, at least. So the criminal's got to be one of two people. This guy here, or someone who came into the room before him. Oh, so him or anybody else in the entire town. Great detective work, Agate. We should be able to narrow it down if we get enough proof. Think we ought to start questioning? If there's no other useful information, yeah. If you guys notice anything else or are thinking of something, let us know, even if it seems like nothing important. Alright, then I have one more thing I'd like to add. There was something that occurred to me as I was looking through the room after the incident. Were there signs had been rummaged around in? Not at all, just the opposite, in fact. It actually felt like it was cleaner than before. Huh? Is a serial cleaner on the loose? One way to interpret it would be as a disguise to hide the fact that the room had been searched. Of course, it appears they went too far, inadvertently arousing suspicion in the process. That's not a bad train of thought. Incidentally, who are you? Ha! I was waiting for that question. I'm a traveling bard, a poetic soul wandering the wilds, a genius Sure, if nothing's been stolen, then isn't the idea that it's a disguise pretty weak? At this stage, I don't think there's any point in worrying about motive. I agree. You've grown even bolder since our last rendezvous, Estelle. Your training at Les Locaux was most fruitful. You're simply stunning. Oliver. Just ignore him. Now, if there's nothing else here you can help us, then we should get to questioning. Well, she seems to know when to shorten the leash now. Good luck with the investigation. We'll come report once we have an answer. Okay, well, yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and split into groups. Yeah, I don't know why they make us split into groups, because it really doesn't matter who you go with. But, yeah, Estelle and Chloe get to question, and Agate gets to babysit the dumbass, as he calls Oliver. So, pretty much we have to go talk to these people and then report to Agate whenever we find the culprit, which we're going to do next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.